Yo, what up? Welcome back to another episode of the Jules and Gents podcast. Welcome back me, welcome back you, welcome back everybody. I don't know who even listens to this anymore. Does anybody even listen to this anymore? I don't know, but listen, thank you for picking this episode to listen in. This is the Jules and Gents podcast. Welcome. I am your host, the Jules, and my guests are the Gems. And today it's just gonna be me and you today, all right? So you're the gem, okay? Anybody listening, you're the gem, okay? I just want you to feel appreciated, okay? Because you're appreciated. That's what you feel. That's what you should feel, because I am here doing this for you, okay? So today I'm just gonna give you another update. It's been a long time. Finally have been able to sit down and kind of get this back on its feet, hopefully, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that's been going on, a lot of things with life. And there's a lot to talk about. So, I mean, I guess let's get into it. I don't know. But anywhere you're at right now, if you're driving to work, if you're at work, if you're not working, if you're just at home chilling, if you're trying to go to sleep, then probably not the best podcast for you. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Anyway, I just hope you enjoy what you're about to hear. So maybe you don't hate me for being away for so long. So, I don't know. Let's see if you like it or not. Anyway, let's get into it. It's your boy, the Jules, and this is the Jules and Gents podcast. Let's go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're back, sorta. I mean, I'm trying to be back. It's not easy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Life, things in it, things outside of it. Outside of life? What? Does that even make sense? I don't know. But we're gonna push forward, because that's all we can do. Okay? So, listen up. Thank you guys for checking this out. I know it's been a long time. I don't even want to count how long it's been. It'll make me sad, okay? It's been a long time, I know. But listen, I thought about you every day. Every day I thought about you, okay? I thought about you and I missed you. I missed you so much. You know that's not true. I'm just kidding. I mean, it is true, but not really. Not like that. So there's a lot been going on, okay? So, first of all, for those that don't know, I live in Texas, okay? And Texas has just been so freaking hot, dude. Like, mega hot. Like, I think they said this year was like a record hot in like the world, you know, like across the world, like in different places. It's just been record highs. It's been the hottest it's ever been, which kind of makes you think, does global warming, is it a thing? I don't know, because it still freezes in places, and people are like, oh, but the ice caps are melting, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I think they do, but I think they freeze back again. I think we get like really hot periods, and then it'll get like really cold periods, so like the earth is going to take care of itself. But at the same time, they're like, oh yeah, well, that's why there's all those hurricanes and earthquakes and stuff. And maybe you're right. I don't know. I honestly think that humans can be trash. Does that make sense? Not in like in life sense, but like literally human beings. Like, we are a disease. And the reason I say that, I mean, I didn't used to think that. The reason I say that is because I just heard, or I saw a post saying that that there's already like, I don't know, I forgot how many it is. I forgot the exact number, but there's like tons and tons and tons, like hundreds of tons of trash already on the moon. On the moon. We don't even live there. We don't live there. Why is there so much trash there? And it's not because it's, other things. It's human stuff, it's ships, debris, trash, stuff that's been left behind from space missions. There's just nothing but trash up there. And I'm like, when they say that humans are the disease for Earth, I'm like, I don't know, man, because we don't even live there and there's already trash there. Like, God, we really are terrible. Are they cleaning it up? I don't know. Will they clean it up? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's pretty bad. All right, so it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the humans. It's not looking good for anybody. But yeah, so it's been hot, and I happen to have all my equipment, all my gaming and PC stuff. Excuse me. I happen to have all my PC stuff like in the hottest room of the house. Okay, it's not good. So it's hard for me to find a time to like sit down and actually record something that I want to record when it's just it's so hot. I've got a fan going, so hopefully y'all don't hear that. But yeah, it's just been hot, and because of that the heat outside, my AC went out. Can you believe that? The hottest summer recorded, and my AC goes out. My AC has been kind of like a situation, man, that I've been dealing with for months. It's not been fun. Okay. Do you know how terrible it is to have a hot day at work and then come home to a house that's like 80s, 90 degrees inside? That crap sucks. I've had to spend money that I probably, I had, but wish I didn't have to spend. You know what I mean? So there's been a lot of that dealing with. It's been a huge stress, is getting the house cooled down, and it's working now. We finally got it to where we're able to get the right components, right things, right, and then we got somebody to install the parts and stuff like that, and we are doing better than before. So hence why I'm here. And also there's just a lot of stuff in life that I've just been kind of dealing with, and I kind of just like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting heavier into movies. I've always enjoyed movies, but there was something recently that just really got to me, and I'm like, you know what? I want to enjoy some good cinema, like stuff that I've heard is good, stuff that I know that I haven't seen but heard about, but kind of like, I didn't give a shot. You know what I mean? So things like from the past till now. Just stuff I have, on backlog, I guess you could say. Not really backlog. I just like, oh, I've never seen that, but I heard it's good, or this one seems interesting, and blah, blah, blah. So I've been getting into movies and stuff, but then there's another issue with that. Is another thing that I've been kind of dabbling with is the idea of, I don't know if anybody's out there who listens, like, enjoys high quality video experience. You know what I mean? So like, I bought a 4K TV, right? I've had it for a little bit, and it was a serious upgrade from the TV I had prior. I still had like an old school, just an HD 1080, like it was a flat screen, big flat screen, but it was like from years and years ago. So I was like ready for an upgrade, and then with the next generation of gaming consoles coming out, I was like, I need something that can perform for that. So I did some research and I found something, for that. So I've had it for a bit, but then I don't know, has anybody ever experienced when you get a 4K TV and you're watching stuff on Disney Plus or Netflix or whatever, and it says that it's supposed to be in it's supposed to be in high res, right? It's supposed to be 4K content, blah blah. But it doesn't actually look like it, when you get high frame rates or when you get into a bunch of motion, it just seems like it's all kind of muddy or blurry. It's not crisp, you know what I mean? So it turns out that a lot of these streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and even if they do offer 4K content, there is a peak of bitrate that you're able to stream this content, right? And it's not a lot. You're able to watch 4K content, sure, but the demand gets higher whenever faster motion, blah blah. There's a lot of technical stuff that goes into it. So I was just like, man, what is the best, or what's a way to get to the part where you can experience quality video watching, you know what I mean? So it turns out that streaming is not the best route to go, although I did research and they say that Apple TV probably has the highest bitrate for 4K content that they offer. So in case you're wondering, if you want to buy 4K movies and blah blah, and you want to watch it on your 4K TV, whatever, or experience that, probably buy from Apple TV if you don't have it already. But yeah, that's where because I used to buy 4K movies from Vudu. I don't know if anybody's ever done the Vudu app for who does it? Vudu by Fandango. And they had they have a big library of movies that you can buy and bundles and stuff like that, which is cool. But then I figure out that Vudu is probably the worst. Has the worst bitrate. So I was like, why am I purchasing these movies if I'm not even gonna get full quality content? So turns out that you can do streaming, but also there's you can go the physical route where you buy DVDs. People are like, oh, DVDs, who still does that? But it's for people like me who I'm like, dude, I kind of want to invest in a 4K Blu-ray player, since my PlayStation does not support 4K. It is not the Pro, or else maybe I would have a 4K Blu-ray player, right? But since I don't, I would need a 4K Blu-ray player and a high quality HDMI cable to go to my 4K TV. And there I can buy physical copies of Blu-rays to play on that Blu-ray 4K player. And I should be getting the best quality because it has the highest bitrate when you're on physical disc, as opposed to streaming from a server. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm messing up on that, because that's something I want to dive into because I'm enjoying movies, but also it's it's an investment because you're spending money on physical equipment, but then also you're gonna have to invest more into the actual DVDs, the 4K DVDs and stuff, and those some of those can get kind of pricey, especially when you want bundles of whole series and stuff like that. I don't know, the Dark Knight series trilogy, you know what I mean, or the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy. I'm sorry, not trilogy, but series. Just stuff like that. Whenever you have to bundle multiple movies and it's 4K Blu-ray, then price starts going up. So I don't know. I could go the cheaper route and just buy stuff on Apple TV for now, and see if I see a difference in the video quality, or I don't know. Because I'm like, I bought this 4K 4K TV, and it seems like I'm not even getting 4K content. You know what I mean? Like legit 4K content. That's just where I'm at right now. And then that was just a couple of months of dabbling into that and wondering what it takes. Oh, but the worst part is, not the worst part, but another thing is that I've kind of have a similar issue with my audio. I don't know if anybody else listens to like music. I'm something of a connoisseur, I guess you could say. There's a lot of people that know me from my musical tastes and my variety, and I credit my family, my parents exposing me to different genres of music, blah blah blah. But I have a wide variety of music because I like to listen to music. I enjoy it. A lot of stuff, like I have multiple playlists on my Spotify. But then there's another thing is I had the question in my mind of where can you get the highest quality of streamed audio? And turns out that Apple does it again. And it's Apple Music. Apple Music or Tidal. I don't know if anybody has ever had Tidal. I used to have Tidal like years and years ago, like when it first dropped, which was really cool, but at the same time I was like, okay. I guess I just didn't use it as much, so I was just like, no. Then again, it was such a jump from what I was using. I think at the time I was still using Pandora, and Pandora is the worst quality. I don't know if anybody's out there still listening to Pandora, but I do not rock with that. I used to use Pandora a lot to use it for discovery purposes, because they had like where you could listen to a radio of a certain genre or artist, and they would play similar music. But now that my Spotify does that, my Spotify gives me the thing of like, you could radio a particular artist, you could radio a particular song. And now one of my favorite features about Spotify is that they give me weekly music. Like, hey, here's new music for this week. So here's some stuff that might tickle your fancy. You know what I'm saying? And then people are going to be saying Apple Music probably does the same thing. And I've heard multiple reviews and seen multiple comparisons that for the most part, like I would say 8 or 7 out of 10 times, people say that Spotify has a better, what's the term? What's the term? Not interface. It's better. It does better at recognizing what you like and how you like it, and it has a better engine for searching things that you might like. You know what I mean? So its discovery engine, excuse me, its discovery engine just works better, and they say that they found that Spotify hit it on the nail like more often than Apple did. I almost had the word. It flew by me. Y'all know the word. I don't need to say it. Y'all know the word. Y'all are probably screaming at me right now about what the word is. I can't think of it. I'm moving on. Anyway, and then that's another thing that Apple Music. I just kind of not pushed myself to go to Apple Music. But now I kind of want to, because they stream high fidelity, lossless music. If you have that subscription or that tier of subscription, which could be dope. But then I had the thought of, okay, well, what's a way that you can listen to high fidelity music on the go? Because when before I used to think about high fidelity music, you used to think about this whole grand setup that was static and it had to be set up and it was expensive equipment, just to get that pure sound, just to get that high quality sound. You had to get expensive headphones, you had to get expensive amps and blah 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 and DACs and stuff like that, and you had to get all this stuff. And now you don't necessarily need all of that stuff. Turns out from my research that there's a way that you can get high quality music on the go. You would just need a portable DAC which plugs into your device, which pushes out high fidelity music, right? It boosts, or it actually converts, because a DAC, okay, let's go back. A DAC, DAC stands for digital to analog converter. So it's taking digital information and turning it into an analog sound. So that's what a DAC does. And before, actually now still, you can have some pretty expensive DACs that are out there, but some of them aren't so expensive. I found one that was actually not super expensive. It was maybe probably a little bit over $100, which to some people sounds like a lot, but compared to other DACs, portable DACs, that could be up to about $500. Imagine spending $500 on a DAC. You know what I mean? But there's companies and people that make products that do just as much for a lot less. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not so fancy. Maybe it doesn't have all the bells and whistles. But it works. So there's a way that you can get a high fidelity Bluetooth headphones, right? That has the range to do high fidelity audio frequencies. You get that. You do that with the DAC, and you plug it into your device, and you make sure that streaming service pushes out the correct quality of audio, right? And boom, shkakalookamoo, shkadoosh, as Kung Fu Panda would say. You've got yourself a good hi-fi system. Yeah. So there's another thing that I'm kind of like, dang, I kind of want that, man. I'd like to experience higher quality audio, which I don't know, man. I love my Spotify and I feel like it's great. I have invested so much time into my playlists, a lot of curation on that. And I enjoy it for what it is. I enjoy it for its ability to do things, which I actually have a beef with Spotify. I'm not going to lie to you. I have a beef with Spotify because they keep taking my ideas. I have some great ideas that sometimes I voice, and I swear to God, it's happened 2 or 3 times. I have this idea, and I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if they could do this? And then I swear, literally, not the next day, but eventually, within a year, I that whatever I mention, there's a new update for the app that does that. And I'm like, you son of, what? Are you serious? And it's happened 2 or 3 times. And it's kind of like, Spotify, you know what you're doing. You listening to my ideas. But also, it's they're great ideas. So that's why I'm like, yo, Spotify's pretty lit for this. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even researched if other apps can do the same thing. If not, have they been able to do it before? But I'm just saying, it's been pretty cool to have these dope ideas. And then before long, Spotify comes out with that kind of update to where you can do that, of which I mentioned. So it's pretty cool. But I listen to a lot of music. I have a lot of playlists. Find me on Spotify if you want. Pretty sure I'm the only one called Poppy Julo. And I have I think over 20 playlists. Some of them are mine. No, I'm just kidding. Most of them are mine. I think there's only a few that are like not mine. And then some of them are private. But we're not gonna get into why they're private. All right, let's just say that's for me. Yeah. Anyway, and so that's another thing I've been getting into is higher quality stuff, and it sucks because it's like, it costs money. Right now, I'm just making sure all my bills are paid. Speaking of bills, guess what happened to me not too long ago? Ladies and gentlemen, your boy JB has received his first speeding ticket in his new truck. Oh, I got my first ticket in like, I don't know, over a decade. I worked really hard to get out of the slump of being illegal in driving. I know it's not right, but hey, man's gotta go out to do what he's gotta do. You know, I still had to go to work. I still had to provide. So I had to drive illegally, you know what I mean? But since I got the truck, you know, that kind of jump started me getting my stuff together. You know what I mean? Paying all my tickets, getting my license renewed, getting it out of being suspended. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been working on. I got that finally fixed. I've been rocking my brand new driver's license since I got mine taken away like a while back. But now I'm legal. That's why I wasn't tripping. I wasn't scared when the cop pulled me over. Because before I'd be like, oh no, this is it. I'm good. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been to jail a couple times because of speeding tickets. I know. You would never have thought that your boy JB would ever be somebody's been to jail. But I've been to jail. And that's usually one of my icebreakers when I go out on dates is, yeah, I'm a bad boy. I've been to jail. Yeah, you're messing with a criminal. A smooth criminal. Dum. And then they're like, well, what'd you go to jail for? And I'm like, well, it's nothing bad. You know, I didn't murder anybody. Then it's like, is that a turn off? I don't know. Anyway, no, I have been to jail. I've been because of warrants, you know. And I don't pay my tickets because I'm broke, because the bills are expensive, you know. But yeah, there you go. If you didn't know that already, I've been to jail. From warrants for speeding tickets. From not paying tickets from all over the state. Apparently that crap follows you. I know, it's stupid. But anyway. But yeah, I got pulled over from a trooper. A state trooper. So this guy was no joke. And the worst part about it is I got pulled over in a construction zone. Yes, hold the applause. Hold it. Hold the applause. You know, I just thought I was, you know, here's the problem. In the mornings when I'm going to work, I listen to a morning radio show, okay? I do podcasts, you know what I mean? I enjoy listening to people talk, converse. You know what I mean? So I like listening to this morning show on my way to work. I got too involved in it. I was not paying attention to my speed. I happened to be speeding over a little bit, according to the trooper. And it was in a construction zone. So he like, whoop, whoop, pulled me right over. Which kind of sucks because I'm like, ever since then, I have not seen a single cop, trooper or city, pulling anybody over in the mornings, especially. So, and I didn't even feel like I was even going that fast. Like I wasn't like being that obnoxious guy with big rims and loud music and his last name on the back of his window. You know what I mean? That wasn't me. sounded pretty specific, huh? You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. Anyway, I'm not gonna get deeper into that. I might get canceled. Anyway. Moving forward. So I got a ticket to pay. So lately I've been working hard, working long hours at work, being a little slave. Just kidding, not really, but actually, my boss has been calling me into work to do this and that, little things here and there. Now that I got my license, I'm actually able to drive for the company. I was put under the insurance as a driver, so I get to drive the company trucks, but I don't have my own, which would actually be pretty dope. But that's another conversation for another time. But anyway, so I've been working long hours and trying to prepare myself to pay this ticket. You know what I mean? That way I can just get a little bit on the extra, so that when it comes time to pay, I ain't trying to have no warrants out anymore. I'm just trying to pay that mug. But I know that it's going to be expensive because if you didn't know, when you get a fine or ticket in a school zone or a construction zone, the fines double. Okay? So that's what I've been working hard for. So I've been working late hours, staying later than I usually do, working weekends, being on call, doing all that stuff for a while. Okay? Just so I can make sure that things are good whenever I need to pay them. All right. So that's another reason why I've been MIA. So there's that. The weather, AC going down. And then just life, you know. And then getting speeding tickets. So that sucks. But I hope all of y'all are great, man. I hope all of y'all are doing great. I feel like the better stuff happens at the end of the year. So it's finally September. I don't even want to say finally, because it kind of scares me. Because honestly, it's September already, and I got Christmas gifts to start buying, and I haven't started. So, sheesh. But you know what? I just remembered. I get like a Christmas, not Christmas bonus, but I get Christmas. What would you call it? Christmas fund. So out of every check, I'd be putting a certain amount of money away that I renew every year how much I want to put away. And then around Thanksgiving, I think, they give me what I've accumulated for the year, however much I put away, so you can buy Christmas presents. So I have that to look forward to. So that actually helps. It helped me a lot last year, actually, because I got it like around Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving, and I was able to do like all of my gifts were paid for on Black Friday / Cyber Monday. I just Amazoned everything. But that's what it's there for, you know what I mean? Anyway, so that's coming up. September, October, November. I want this back end of the year to be better than the first, you know what I mean? Oh, but I've missed doing this, man. I miss just coming on here and chatting you up. You know what I mean? Just blabbering, talking about actually nothing. But I'm into movies right now. I've watched a lot of good stuff that I've never watched before that ended up being like really good, you know what I mean? I'm revisiting other series that I'm like, you know what, this is actually like kind of crazy. Hunger Games the Hunger Game movies, I don't know if anybody wants to hate on that, but you can if you want. But I'm like genuinely surprised. I'm like, holy crap, like this is actually a good series. It's been so long that when I rewatched some of the stuff, I was like not expecting that to happen. And right now, I just kind of want to be like, I think like I like the Twilights, which would probably get me, in trouble with some people. But I feel like the Hunger Games are better book movies. Like, I enjoy Hunger Games over Twilight. I would say I probably enjoy the Hunger Games over the Maze Runner series. I kind of want to rewatch that because it's been a while again for those. But I like watching movies that have like a series, like actually this weekend, I watched the Dark Knight series. Great movies. Never gets old. Beautiful movies. But like there's other things like I had never watched the not Tomb Raider. Sorry. The Indiana Jones movies. So I started from 1 and went, and then they just came out with a new one, which I still haven't seen. I need to watch. But there's things like that, you know what I mean? Series of movies. The new Spider-Man movie just came to DVD. So I'm kind of tempted to buy the 2 Miles Morales movies because they're amazing. You don't often have a sequel that's better than the original. And I think on that one, the sequel is better. And I'm like anticipating the final movie, and we don't even know when that's gonna be because of the strike. Has anybody been keeping up with the strike? The writer's strike and the actor's strike right now. Everything that you want to watch that you thought was gonna be coming out this year, nope. All the shows that you thought were going to come out next year, nope. Oh my gosh. We're not going to get the new season of Stranger Things until what? I heard it was 2027? Bro, how old are those kids going to be whenever they start filming that? Oh my god, that's going to be weird. I feel like because of this, I don't know, man. I really hope it's a good finale for season 5. Right? Season 5 or season 3? Sorry, not season 3. Season 4? Crap, how many seasons are there of Stranger Things? I want to say season 5. It's been that long. I'm sorry. Let's just say season 5. Let's just say the new season, all right? So, with the new season, they're going to be older. They're going to look a lot older. They're going to sound a lot older. Holy crap. What was his name from the show? Was his Mike? No, not Mike. The one with the bowl cut that they, for whatever reason, kept in season 4. Homeboy's voice dropped so deep. That boy was like, nah, we're not gonna go and do that. I mean, he didn't sound like that, but he's like, oh, you gotta take care of Elle. Elle loves you. And he came out as gay. Well, he didn't come out, but is it Mike? Or is it Will? I think it's Will. Yeah, Will. Anyway, his character, bro, his voice was so deep and he looked like a grown man. Now you're gonna get that from all the rest of the cast in season 5, and it's supposed to be like right after season 4. I don't know, man. I feel like with the strike, they're pushing it back. I don't know if it's gonna hurt or help the series, because with like that, it's just gonna be displacing. Like, I feel like it might take away. So maybe even though they have great writing, maybe, I don't know, maybe it suffers in a way. I hope not, but I think it will. I think it will be the worst series of, or the worst season of the series. But I'm gonna watch it. You know, I'm gonna be there trying to watch it, because we gotta be running up that hill. Gonna run up that hill. That song blew up again. I say again because it blew up when it came out. Well, actually, it didn't. It didn't even hit the top 30 when it came out. That song blew up whenever that show was dropping that. When the season dropped. It was all over the radio. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm enjoying movies. Not so much shows. Haven't really watched any shows. I think the last show I really enjoyed watching, I still had complaints about, was The Last of Us. Last of Us season 2 isn't going to be coming out till way later. You know what? I'm not even talking about movies and shows because it's going to make me sad because we're not going to be getting none of it for years. So, but I kind of like, I get it because like I support the reason why they're striking, you know what I mean? Because I feel like they should be fairly compensated, writers, actors, anybody, you know what I mean? They don't want to be taken advantage of, especially with the way that technology has gone and streaming platforms. They should be compensated, right? I mean, you know, they worked on that just like the DVD sales had physical revenue. Streaming should be a part of that. I don't know. That's just me. So hopefully they get what they want so they can get back to acting and stuff, because that's what we want. That's what they want, but they're just not willing to pay because of greed. And I hate that. Okay? So let's see that happen. Okay? Let's see them win. But until then, I'm just enjoying music because music is something different. I mean, even though there is writers for music too, but like recently, Post Malone dropped his new album. Been loving that. I feel like that album is just really, really great because it felt so organic. It felt so exposing and vulnerable. And it's funny because some of the songs sound happy, but if you read the lyrics, it's like really sad. Sad about what he's talking about. He's being vulnerable about his alcohol abuse and how it's strained his relationships with close friends, with his fiance, wife, girlfriend. Don't know what she is. I think she's a wife. Or fiance. No, wife. I don't know. But and then also that, you know, he's a father now, a father to a little girl, and how that's changed his perspective on how he goes performing, how he goes about living his life and priorities and stuff like that, and how he still feels like he struggles with his identity and stuff like that. Like it's really great. And then like another one of my favorite artists released an album this year, Cautious Clay. Phenomenal album. I love it. It's he incorporated a lot of jazz elements to it too. So organic instrumentation again. I mean, but he's like a musician, so that doesn't surprise me. But I mean, his music, I love his voice. I love his music. I can never see anything wrong with it. But I've just been enjoying stuff like that, finding new music. But also alongside with finding new music and finding new movies and stuff like that, it's kind of like half finding and half upping the quality of the viewing experience and the listening experience. So there you go. Oh, and then I found out that I'm so dumb. I didn't just find that out. I've known that. But no, like I have, I was talking about my audio quality and how, I want high res or high fidelity, blah, blah. I totally forgot that my gaming headset comes with a game deck that pushes high fidelity audio. So if I got it, I could literally just download Apple Music on my desktop, get the subscription for high fidelity, put the settings on for my, plug the DAC back in for one, because I don't have it plugged in because I don't use it. I've been using my audio interface, my mixer for everything, for podcasting, for streaming, kind of changed everything. But I could plug that back in theory. It'll push high fidelity audio to my headphones, which is also rated to go into those higher frequencies or wide range frequency. And there you go. I have high fidelity music on my desktop. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty cool. But my proposition, my question, my theory was based around the stuff I spoke on earlier was based around being portable, being on the go, can I be anywhere in the house? Can I be at, at home? Can I be at work, and experience higher quality audio, or be on the road, when I'm traveling? I think I might do that sometime. I have it all on my wish lists. I put my stuff down on my Amazon, so it's there. All right. But then there's also all kinds of stuff I want. Like I still want a PS5. If anybody wants to give me one, I am more than willing to take it off your hands if you don't want it. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Just doing me. I'm just doing me, enjoying my life. I mean, working a lot recently, been dealing with the stuff in the house, being hot, that's not fun. I've been taking cold showers for, I don't know, since June or May. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, I'm just out here. I'm trying to enjoy things again. You know what I mean? Like it's hard for me to enjoy things without them feeling not mundane, but like just finding the simple joys and stuff, like listening to music. I've always enjoyed movies because I find it entertaining. It's always compelling to me. But things like video games, I feel like, I don't know if this is with just me, but I feel like a lot of us have just lost kind of like our joy, our passion for just sitting down and enjoying a video game, just to enjoy what it is. Recently, I've been finding myself playing something that I wouldn't think that I'd be playing, or I would be playing again. But recently been playing a lot of golf. I've been playing golf on my PS4, guys. Playing the PGA Tour. I find it relaxing. It can be challenging. It's relaxing. It's non-competitive. I think that's also another thing, is that the non-competitiveness or the competitiveness of like shooters and like it's just not for me anymore, because it's just like it stresses me out. It stresses me out when I'm not performing well. It stresses me out whenever I'm not doing good. If it's a team-based game, you know what I mean? It stresses me out if I'm not doing well for the team. And I just don't need that kind of stuff to relax. Like I'm playing games to relax because I'm a grown adult with a full-time job. Okay. I don't need to come home and get smacked around by a 12-year-old who doesn't have a job, doesn't have responsibilities, doesn't have a car to pay for, doesn't have bills, doesn't have things they need to pay for. There's just too many people that are good, and I know they're good, and I'm going to tell you that you're good, you know? But do I want anything to do with that? No, I do not. I just want to enjoy my time. I'd rather have fun playing with friends. You know what I mean? But if I don't have people to play with, then I'm playing something for myself to just chill and relax to. You know what I mean? I mean, that was one of the reasons why I got into Minecraft. Because it was just, you know what I mean? It was just something to let out my creative juices. So, there's that. I don't know. But like I said, I've been getting into music. I've been getting into movies. Is there any movies out there that y'all have enjoyed lately? Things that you thought that you weren't going to enjoy but ended up being really good? Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to push forward, man. I'm just trying to enjoy my life and make sure I don't screw anything up. I've already made some mistakes and sped crossing a trooper. Not crossing, passing. I was just passing him. I thought I was just passing him like, oh, hey, I'm going to pass you. That'll be okay. But no, as soon as I pass him, whoop, whoop. Come on, dude. Come on. Anyway. But yeah, that's basically why I've been kind of MIA. I've just been dealing with life, and it's just been really hot to try to do anything. Just finding time now with this holiday weekend. I'm just been doing a whole lot of nothing. Trying to relax because I've been working the weekends and stuff lately, and I was like, nope, not this weekend. Just chill. Doing my laundry and stuff, you know. I'll be back to work in no time, but for now, just enjoying my time. I hope y'all have been well. Hope things have been less confusing, less traumatic for y'all out there. Hopefully I can get I have some people that are interested to come back. People that want to be on for the first time. They want to have some conversations. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into it. Hopefully I can start, getting back into that and just having conversations and getting back to speaking to people again and being fun, being fun and funny. All the stuff that you love when you listen to the Jules and Jens podcast. But for now, this has just been an update. I just want to say hey and thank y'all for listening. I still get reports when people listen, you know what I mean? And I get weekly reports. How many people have listened? I'm like, dude, people are still listening to the show. That's crazy. Why? Anyway, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I still listen to some episodes every now and again when I'm missing some of my friends. It's like, oh, I just want to talk to them again, but just want to listen to our podcast together. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, this has been an update for your boy. We're gonna push forward. Hopefully, y'all get more content from me here in the future. Don't speed. Make sure you have a license when you're driving. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this next couple of months treat us, huh? But I'm thinking of you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out, listening to this hot mess of a episode. Just me talking about random stuff on my brain right now. Thank y'all for listening to the podcast, all the other episodes. If you haven't, go ahead and check the rest of them out because they're a lot better than this one. Oh yeah. But yeah. Let's end it there. All right. So yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. I'm gonna go and see what else I can mess up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. First things first, I'm gonna stop yawning. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, you're loved, you're beautiful, and you deserve hugs. You deserve a lot. You deserve a big hug from me, maybe, if you made it this far. And trust me, I give good hugs, all right? Yeah, you just take that to the bank, all right? Put that in your pocket. Hold it. Redeem that code when the code is redeemable. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, this has been the Jewels and Gems podcast. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening in. I'm gonna go. Until next time, huh? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll check y'all later. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been an update. I gotta go though. So hopefully you've already switched to another podcast by now, or your own music if you're still listening. Why are you still here? If you're listening to this, why? It's already the end. Why are you? Oh, you don't want to go. I don't blame you. You know, it's hard to let go. Oh man. Speaking of don't let go, I watched Titanic. Oh man. I actually watched a documentary on Titanic. That was crazy. There's a lot more stuff that went down with the Titanic that the movie shows, especially after. That's probably going to be in another episode. We'll talk about that some other time. But man, I was kind of blown away. But I'm going to go. Finally, for real. I'll see y'all next time. It's your boy JP. Yeah. I love y'all. See y'all next time. It's Jules and Jen's podcast. And see you next episode. Okay. I don't know how to quit. It's been so long. I'm sorry. I'm out here. I'm out. Okay, bye.